Average is wanting to be a drunk, but not quite drinking enough because of all the excess calories. Hey, this is your diary. You've looked kind of down, kind of sick for a while. So if anything, I'm hoping this video entry will be a catalyst for future actions that will cure you of your average man syndrome. By avoiding to accept certain truths, you've managed to build yourself into a ticking trap, and let's face it, you're too old to care about ruining your wishful plans for growing up. So what is average, and why is it causing you so many bad feelings? Average is trying to provide great customer service, but avoiding eye contact at all costs. First off, in order to define anything, there has to exist an understanding of contrast. That the differences between things serve as the basis for meaning.
Jalapenos. Fresh, crisp, delicious. Not fresh, crisp, or delicious. Good, bad.
But hey, we're good here. You get that. So what is average then? Let's use your age for example. Sure, you could just calculate the mean of every person's age on Earth and apply the result to yourself, but that would be missing the point. Being average transcends objective factors relevant to accurate demographics. It's deeper than that. You define average as to what degree a person actualizes their own subjective beliefs, hopes, desires, or any personal defining point. Your state of being at a given age is one of these points, and your role model defining what that state of being should be has unfortunately been this guy. Average is communicating a great point with terrible grammar. By the time Steve Harris was your age, he had several commercially successful albums to his credit, gone on a few world tours, garnered far-reaching admiration, and achieved a level of self-actualization you deemed more desirable than any other. Steve is the musician you wanted to be, so you began following the model demonstrated by your idol, and look what you have now. You have a sort of homunculin version of what Steve has. You've got your little CD, recordings, web pages, and sporadic instances of interest, and a regular job. But you shouldn't complain. What you have at age 27 compared relatively to your goal setter isn't nothing. It still stands for something. Average. Get it? Because you could have none of these things right now. No, it's not exactly what he has, but you could have nothing. Need another example? Consider the vehicle you drive. Like many others, your vehicle doesn't simply serve to get you around, it also serves as a crucial defining point of who you are. Average is dropping a Chevy small block into cars it doesn't belong. Up to now, you've been putting a vehicle like this on a high pedestal. It symbolizes substance over style, great power and function, being the victorious underdog in the superficial society, and standing strong for lifelong virtues. This truck is the ultimate middle finger to all the things you hate about other automobiles. This truck is what you want to own, so you bought this. Granted, there is a lot about this Ranger that fulfills your idea of owning a truck. The bench seat, calm selector, modest grille, and standard cab pretty much fly in the face of current popular truck trends. But this Ranger is still just an average manifestation of your desired values because its V6 is weak as shit, it isn't full size, and it lacks four-wheel drive. But so what? Why does all this average crap have to bring you down so much? It gets to you because what you're really after is attention. Attention from as many people as possible. Average is being good enough at a video game to always beat the computer, but never challenging the human opponent because the risk of losing is too much to handle. See, to you, average people are the bulk of hot air filling the balloon of society, and their inflated numbers are matched equally by their individual dullness. For better or worse, you understand that the more extraordinary a person is, the more attention they get. Of course, you're still alive, so what's holding you back?
Procrastination, no money, fear, lack of connections, disillusionment, fear, too much porno, don't want to talk to anyone, fear, no approval, I'm afraid.
You know what? Forget all that, because it doesn't matter. You believe you've fallen into a pit of averagedom that you were hoping to avoid by now. Many of your aspirations of years past have expired thanks to rigid personal definitions of success. It's okay though, just relax, because you still have plenty of defining points to fulfill that haven't run out of time. Keep at it, don't quit, or succumb to the things that hold you back. And if you can't reason a way to actualize defining points that have passed you by, enjoy the fact that you can now drop those points and embark on new adventures. Given, I understand that's a little scary because you know that's what this guy has been waiting on for the last 15 years. Yeah. Look, that black hole of average guy sickness can either be interpreted as an infinitely dense prison from which nothing can escape, or as that whole, it's really a gate to some parallel dimension thing. The choice is yours.